April 7th. What's up, beautiful people? And the ones still pretending they've got it together. Yeah, I'm talking to you too. Welcome back to Earth is Ghetto, your daily reminder that existing on this planet is a full-time job, and nobody trained us for it. I'm your host, Love and Listen. Today, no script, no outline, no pretending like life makes sense. We're just gonna flow. Because honestly, have you seen what's going on out here? Planning feels a little optimistic. It's Tuesday. Not quite the chaos of Monday, but not close enough to Friday to feel safe either. It's that weird middle ground where your motivation is questionable, your patience is thin, and your brain is like, what are we even doing with our lives? But hey, you made it here. You woke up. You're breathing. You're surviving whatever plot twist life threw at you this week, and that counts for something. Actually, it counts for a lot. This is your space to laugh, vent, reflect, side-eye the world a little bit, and maybe, just maybe, feel a little less alone in the madness. So wherever you are, driving, working, hiding from responsibilities, or just staring at the ceiling, questioning everything, yeah, you're in the right place. Let's talk about it.
Are you excited? I've missed you all so much, and I do want to just thank everybody for all of the love that has been shown to my beautiful wife and I as we have welcomed our third and final child into the world, Josiah Zion Flowers. Your comments, DMs, emails, all of it, we're just so thankful, and I'm glad to be back to serve you for this Therapy Thursday and also a brand new sermon series entitled Love Is, launching on Sunday. We're going to talk about that on Sunday. It's not what you think. So I'm just so excited. You know how I like to do. Can we start like a love thread? Tag somebody up and down the chat. Let them know I see you. I am so proud of you. Even Memorial Day weekend approaching, you are being intentional with your healing, intentional with therapy. Just tag somebody. I'm proud of you. I see you showing up for healing and spiritual growth. Welcome, 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 welcome. I'm not going to be before you long, but there has been something that has been beating on my heart that I want to share with you. I first want you to know, here at our local church and our ministry, we do both. like we do both. On Sunday, you're gonna get that word, that rhema, that logo sound doctrine, and on Thursday, we're giving you therapy. We're giving you therapy because on Sunday, by God's grace, I'm speaking to your destiny. But on Thursday, we're speaking to your history. And for many of us, what has happened to where it is hard for us to be able to discern the voice of God is because I can't hear the voice of God in forward instruction when I'm still wounded from former devastation. This is what God burdened me with at the end of 2021, when he was like, okay, I need you to do Therapy Thursday because a lot of my children, they cannot hear my forward instruction due to former devastation, due to trauma, due to pain. They can't love their neighbor as they love themselves because they don't love themselves. Help my children heal on the inside. And so I rendered God my yes, and just what God has been doing with Therapy Thursday week after week is absolutely amazing. So I want to get to work, and I want to start by this particular statement. New seasons are going to require a new level of emotional intelligence, thinking, and maturity. Please hear me. Where God is about to take you, the rooms that you're about to be in, the opportunities that you're about to have, your new season is going to require a new level of emotional intelligence, maturity, and thinking. You need a different level of maturity in the palace than what you had in the pasture. You need a new level of thinking because poor emotional intelligence in the pasture might cost you sheep. But poor emotional intelligence and thinking in the palace will cost you favor. I need to say it one more time. Poor emotional intelligence and thinking in the pasture can cost you sheep. But poor emotional intelligence and thinking in the palace can cost you favor. Come here. Let me give you a Bible. David was in the pasture, anointed to be king while Israel still had a king. That's a whole word in itself. I don't have time to bother that. In the pasture, he is being trained for Goliath. That bear, that was practice. That lion that you killed, that you defeated to take your sheep back, that was practice for Goliath. And if you study the life of King David, if you really just do an overall synopsis of King David's life, you will discover that you really don't hear about any great victories or great exploits after Bathsheba. Study it. Study his life. You really don't hear about a lot of monumental victories in King David's life after Bathsheba. Because the level of thinking that you had in the pasture, like in one season of David's life, he was thinking about God. He was thinking about God getting glorified. And since he was thinking about God, he was allowed to use the sword of Goliath to chop off his head. But in the next season in the palace, when he wasn't thinking about God, but he was just thinking about Bathsheba, he was just thinking about what he wanted to do to her. When he wasn't thinking about God, the sword of consequence never left his house. Your new season is going to require a new level of emotional intelligence, thinking, and maturity. God does have a plan for your life. God does have a plan for my life. Please hear me. I'm simply suggesting that yes, God has a plan for your life, but it is possible for us to be thinking ourselves out of experiencing it. Yes, God does have an amazing plan for your life, but it is possible that we are thinking our way out of experiencing it. I want to help us on tonight. Because if you're like me, if you desire high emotional IQ, if you desire self-government so that you can exuberate one of the fruits of the Spirit that we hear about in Galatians chapter 5, self-control, you're going to have to understand these three simple truths. I'm giving you points already. You're going to have to understand these three simple truths. Number one, feelings aren't facts. Number two, your mind can lie to you. And number three, don't believe everything you think. If you want to have high emotional IQ, give God the utmost glory in your life, if you want to have another level of thinking and self-government so that you can exuberate this fruit of the Spirit that we hear about in Galatians 5 that goes by the name of self-control, you're going to have to understand these three simple things. Number one, feelings aren't always facts. Your mind can lie to you, and don't believe everything you think. I'm going to go a little deeper. Many of us, if we honestly audit our life, we will identify that our thinking is one of the main roles in our suffering and joylessness. Talk, Holy Spirit. If we honestly audit our lives, the role that we are playing in our own suffering and our own joylessness is the way we think. The way we think. And I want to uncover this drainage system of peace on tonight. I want to uncover what has been burglarizing our joy, what has been burglarizing our confidence, what has been causing for us to have a high volume of insecurity, and that is the way we think. The way we think. We have to talk about this because ignorance leads to suffering, and suffering leads to suffocation. Ignorance leads to suffering, and suffering leads to suffocation. What is being suffocated due to the way we think is our faith. What is being suffocated due to the way we think is our devotion. What is being suffocated due to the way we think is even our obedience. It's the drainage system of our peace, the way we think, the way we think, the way we think, our thoughts, our mind, the way we think, our thoughts, our mind. I remember back in 2018, if anybody's been watching any Therapy Thursday for a while or the ministry for a while, you'll keep on hearing me talk about 2018. It was just, it was a rough year. It was a rough year. It was my like wilderness year, Judas year. It's like a lot of people turning on me. I'm like, please, one at a time. It was just a whole lot. Some of it was my own choices, but I remember walking around in 2018 just angry. I was easily angered, and I just felt upset constantly, and I really couldn't always trace it to an event. I was angry before the betrayal. I was angry before stuff was happening. Like the things that were happening, I finally was like, okay, this is why I just felt my spirit was about to happen. But I would find myself walking around angry. And I just remember praying, God, why? Why is the first emotion I feel when I wake up anger? And God gave me this revelation that's going to be prophetic for somebody. Many times, the unexplainable anger that you feel is the Holy Spirit grieving. We are mislabeling many times the grieving of the Holy Spirit as anger. How many more times are you going to keep on rehearsing their lies over my truth? You are allowing lies of the culture to veto what I said about you. Oh, I'm talking to somebody who keeps on walking around angry. Sometimes the anger that you feel is the Spirit of the living God on the inside of you grieving because you keep on meditating on falsehood. You keep on meditating on what they think versus meditating on the Word of God. Why is this important? Because when we are prey to our own emotions and thinking, we limit our obedience. Did y'all hear what I just said? When we keep falling prey to our emotions and our thinking, we will limit our obedience. These three things that I'm going to keep on articulating throughout our session on tonight. Maybe the reason we keep on suffering in our head is due to us not understanding that feelings aren't facts. Your mind can lie to you. And number three, you're believing everything you think.
What's up, y'all? Happy Tuesday. I'm cold. I just ate all my ice. But, yeah, it's Tuesday. Great day to be alive. Back to spring weather where I live, so it's back to a little 60, 50 degrees. What it's supposed to be right now this time of year. Nothing too exciting to report, honestly. Today was a blur, went by fast. Let's get into this news. Days after voting in favor of new data centers in Indianapolis, Councilman Ron Gibson says his home was struck by 13 pew-pews while he and his family were asleep. He says a handwritten note reading "No data centers" was found under the doormat. That's cray-cray. Offset was pew-pewed at a casino in Florida, which is kind of crazy. I don't know who this guy is that they got with handcuffs on, but Offset is recovering. The family of University of Connecticut dental student who passed away in an intensive care unit overseen remotely by a teledoctor in his final hours has accused the hospital of negligence in a wrongful unalivement lawsuit filed last month. A Maine man passes away saving two of his children from a rip current while their family was on vacation in Florida. That's really sad. This young woman in Mexico was dramatically caught by a man on the ground below after she slipped off of a malfunctioning carnival ride. Thank goodness he caught her. Lil Nas X was granted a 2-year mental health diversion program to resolve his LAPD battery charges. He told reporters he's thankful and just going through the flow of life as he left the Van Nuys courthouse. Prayerfully, he gets it together. Noah Lyles weds Janelle Broomfield, 2 track stars in love. This lady is showing y'all how to eat a chicken wing for you wing lovers. A child sustained minor injuries Saturday morning after crawling under a fence at a zoo in Pennsylvania. Savannah Guthrie officially made her return to the Today Show on Monday morning following the disappearance of her mom. I know she gotta make some money, but I just couldn't. I couldn't go back and be on the news and just, I get it. Like, I'd be like, do y'all have a work from home job or something? Like, I wouldn't even be able to focus because you have to be all like happy and cheerful on the news. An investigation is underway in Long Beach, California after a family discovered possible human remains during an Easter egg hunt. Artemis 2 breaks Apollo 13's distance record as humans travel further from Earth than ever before. Siblings pass away after getting trapped in an unused fridge during hide and seek. Very sad. Rebecca King Cruz, wife of Terry Crews, revealed exclusively to Today's Show that she has Parkinson's disease and that she recently underwent a newly approved procedure to help her manage her symptoms. Prayerfully, she gets a full recovery. This guy says if he has a heart attack at 30, then oh well. This is a 16-year-old that started taking a steroid known as Tren, which was developed for livestock after seeing gym influencers participating in looks maxing. These new age trends, like sleep maxing, looks maxing, like a new study is revealing that sharks in the Bahamas have tested positive for cocaine, caffeine, and other substances. Cocaine shark. A Florida man hoards 600 gallons of gas in his above-ground pool for when it gets bad. I guess the neighbors had complained about it, and they found 600 gallons of unleaded. I mean, that thought had crossed my mind a time or two. This Detroit reporter, Victor Williams, was out covering free skateboarding lessons at Chandler Park when he unexpectedly jumped on a board and kept delivering while the news. He got skills. Steph and Seth Curry are sharing the court for the first time in the regular season. Hopefully they can get them a little championship. An American woman missing after her husband said she fell overboard, swept to sea during the Bahamas boat trip. Sure. 2 big breakthroughs at California's Big Bear Lake. The eggs belonging to a bald eagle, Jackie and Shadow, fully hatched on Sunday. 4 unalived in an Alabama car crash during a pursuit by a state trooper. Passengers looked on as a beehive was removed from their plane before they could take off from Charlotte, North Carolina. I would be thinking them bees is coming through that vent any second. A mother reported that her 9-year-old was given THC gummies and a vape at school. After consuming them all, he then suffered severe symptoms, leaving him unable to speak or see. That's crazy. Lauryn Hill and Dave Chappelle backstage at Ye's concert. There are some reports Okay, so this was, they were saying that this was Trump, but they said this is from 2024. This was Lauryn Hill. I would play it, but I ain't trying to get a copyright strike. But she was performing with Ye. In Mexico, this monkey sneaks into the same hotel room every day, grabs breakfast, and strolls out. No fees or tip paid, just grab and go. Let me know where this is at so I don't go. I don't ever want to see a monkey, hang with a monkey, hold a monkey, none of the above. Man stabs Planet Fitness gym employee multiple times after he was banned from the facility for not paying his bill. The stabbing happened a day after Davier Massey was banned from Planet Fitness in Pennsylvania. He wanted to work out. He probably had all kind of pre-workout going through his veins. A tanker truck exploded earlier today on US 131 in Michigan. Over 20 injured after a drunk driver crashes into a parade in New Iberia, Louisiana. Eddie Murphy turned 65. Trick Daddy says, can't nobody tell him what to perform and advise the organization to send the rest of his coins. Alpha Kappa director, they kicked him out, but I'm like, y'all got Trick Daddy of all people to come perform. Like, what was y'all expecting? For real. Tori Spelling was in a crash. A woman was arrested after tying up her dog in the airport and then departing. She was like, I'm over this dog. Antonio Brown and his $100,000 teeth. They said this is how dentists be cleaning your teeth. That sounds about right. Some of this stuff is old. Jesse Jackson playing basketball. Who was he playing basketball with? Marvin Gaye. What's going on? Somebody said, how Subway gonna ask me for a tip? We made the sandwich together. How much of the stuff that because some of this is old from when I was on social media last. I'm about to take it all off of here. Other than that, I think we're pretty caught up on the news. I wanted to talk about the stuff I hadn't talked about since I've been on here. But we are caught up now. I'm just getting rid of all this old crap. Alright, let's go to the tickety talk. See what I liked.
I really want to know your name. Oh, come and talk to me. I really want to.
The comments was taking me out. Somebody said Young Ho. Somebody said you from Cali, ain't you? Somebody said Bow Wow. Period, Aunt Uncle. On my soul, this cute. Somebody said, okay, Auntie Sue Young. These comments was out of control.
You're not it's the one in the million. It's called hard and night. You give me a very good feeling. All night long. You're not it's the one in the million. Hard and night. You're nah, you're nah.
You trying to wreck the hostess truck.
My job keep talking about 401k, bro, and how they're about to give it to me. And I'm hyped. My job keeps
401k.
And I'm in school. I do online school. You ain't doing shit talking about no school. You in your fucking room, chat GPT and all the answers. Bitch, go to hell. And I'm
This is so funny because this is like my sister for real.
And I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting a little too old for all that acronym shit. If it ain't LOL or LMAO, spell that shit out. Not gonna lie to you. Bitch gonna text me IJBOL. I'm sorry? You finna jiggle who balls?
If I'm big when I die, baby, cremate me. Do not put no big, swole ass body in no casket and then open it up for the motherfuckers to come see. They're not gonna be like, oh, look at this big bitch. No, cremate me, okay? Please. If I'm big when I die.
She ain't lying, though.
And I just hate when job interviewers get to asking, oh, what do you do in your free time? Bitch, I play with my pussy. Now what? You get what I'm saying? So stop asking people that stupid ass question. It's none of y'all concerned, for real. Like, what I do outside of the job ain't got shit to do with y'all.
Somebody said cliterally. Cliterally.
People that say they can't swallow pills get on my nerves. Y'all swallow everything else, but y'all draw the line with a pill, huh?
For real.
So y'all, my mom told
Don't
me.
do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
She told me come taste her taco meat, right? So I come taste the taco meat. I'm like, it tastes like cinnamon. It tastes like brown sugar or something. She trying to fix cinnamon.
Don't do that. Get the fuck out of here, man.
You done mess up the whole, that's a lot of meat to mess up too.
The nigga say, go home and calculate all your bills and let me know how much they are. $3,468.14. I ain't gotta go home. And what we talking about? Are we going to the bank or what?
The police just asked this motherfucker on first 48, what were you between 5 and 6? And this motherfucker gonna say kindergarten. The police just asked.
You can't eat everybody spaghetti. Nigga, if the hoe wanna voodoo me to make me stay there, maybe I need to be there, nigga. If it's that serious to this bitch to have me in her life, maybe I need to be there. Voodoo me, bitch.
He got a point. If she went out of the way to want him that bad, let him eat the spaghetti.
What happened when I'm gonna take in the PlayStation, disconnect it, and put the whole thing in your ass? What happened?
And don't you hate when people be like, and I say all that to say this, but you already said all that though. There's no need for the this. Like, we don't need that at all. We didn't ask. And don't you hate when people be like,
Just yapping.
Bro, tell me why I'm walking on the sidewalk at 3 a.m. and this chick starts clutching her purse. Like, bitch, you not stronger than me. Bro, tell me why.
Baby, she was marching in the army of the Lord.
Let's go, DQ! Let's go, DQ! Let's go, DQ!
That man know he ever scissor hands for real. Little arms getting it.
All right, what that mean? What it mean?
Man, 1988. Since then, I've been 10 toes.
Somebody said how he walked up to the tattoo artist. This is hilarious. I wish I could make that guy bigger.
Girl, drop it to the floor. Oh, when your booty goes.
did miss me some of these TikToks.
Hands your nigga. Fuck what you saying, nigga, cause I'm outside trying to find your man, okay? Who's that boy? Nanny, okay? Where that boy at though, okay? Cause I'm out here all year. What's he? Hands your nigga.
He can happen.
Them two girls both got ADHD, so their conversations be all over the damn place. I'm talking like 7 different topics per minute. 1 second is did you eat? Next second is childhood trauma, a random business idea, a TikTok that they saw, and somehow back to what they were saying in the first place. And the craziest part is the fact that they always got so much to cover, but they get through it so fast and efficiently, like they tapped into some kind of flow state. Like it looks chaotic on the outside, but to them, it's very organized. People be listening like, wait, where's the conversation even going? Like, where's the start? Where's the end? Meanwhile, them two girls actively listening, responding on point, following every jump like it's nothing. Because somehow everything in their minds is connected. Every random topic got a thread tied to the last one. It just makes perfect sense to them. And the funniest part is to everyone else, it sounds like confusion, but to them, that's just a normal conversation. Like, don't let the switches fool you. They didn't lose the plot. They just expanded it. They circling back, referencing things from 10 minutes ago, finishing each other's thoughts without even trying. Whole time they just processing fast, thinking deep, and moving through ideas in a way that actually makes them more efficient, not less. It just be a whole bunch of clarity, conversation, and connection all at the same damn time.
This is me and my sister conversation every day.
Never let you go before I go.
Never.
What's the reason black folks take Easter Sunday so serious?
Because he got up.
No, I know the resurrection. I know the resurrection. I know that. I know.
You don't know.
I'm just saying because I mean,
All day Saturday, there was no activity. But on Sunday, he got up. They couldn't hold him. Dad, where is your Steve? Steve, where is your grave? You don't got the victory. They tried to kill him. He got up. He looked death in the face. Death couldn't hold him down. He didn't get up on Christmas, Lou. He was born. He died for me and you. I've got to give him some praise. Because I could have been dead, sleeping in my grave. The gods rolled the stone away. They said, where is he? All we see is clothes. That's just proof that he was here. Oh, y'all don't hear me. But he's not in here. Come on. Niggas ain't been to church all year to kill 3 niggas. But on Easter, I got to sit up there with niggas.
You got it?
What is one superpower you wish you had and why?
I wish I can burn calories just fast, because this body is not, because I'm a baddie for real, but it's just like I wish I could just like be sexy. And you never seen that. Like, I just wanted to be sexy. I just want to like eat, because I ate a the Talenti ice cream, and I was like, I know I'm not gonna be sexy after I eat this. This is going. It's not going good. It's going towards the not sexy points.
I think they got a pill for that now, though.
Yeah, but no, I don't take pills unless they about to make me dance a lot.
Yeah. What is one
Man, it is beautiful out today. Fuck, I wish I was happy.
That's the worst when it's beautiful out and your mood is trash.
Stuff white people say. When you're at a restaurant and it gets really crowded after you've already ordered and sat down, it's imperative you look over to your friend and say, we got here at a good time. Stuff.
In the bathtub, rubber dub. Are you sure you want to go to that? brother know before I pull it out. Between the beat.
Let a brother know before I pull it out. Can't see Lil Jon, but got Lee John. He felt that in his soul. Lil Jung. Let a brother know. Shawty. Rubber-dubby. Go ahead, Lil Juan. Looks funny. Somebody said his throat hurt.
Boy driving on the wrong side of the fucking road.
Shut up, man.
Oh my god. Oh, this is so fucking embarrassing.
Man, shut up, man.
Ooh.
Shut up, man.
Why you just sit there? No, we on the wrong side of the road. Boy driving on the
She was too calm for me, because I would have got out.
There's 100 dicks on the wall. How many do you choke on?
None of them.
That means you're a professional.
Ooh, look at that much. That much.
Right.
Have good credit. Go to work. Pay your taxes. Eat healthy. Food is bad. Food is evil. Food is filled with poisons. Keep your head up. Traffic. Check engine light. Phone call. Text. Phone call. Text. Are we gonna see you at the family reunion? You never come. Work. What are we eating? I don't know. What are we eating? I don't know. Password can't be the same as the old. Pay a bill. Can't sleep. Drink your tea. Take a nap. Wake up. Can you come pick me up? Hello? Are you coming? How's your 401k? You want to diversify? Government, politics, president. Drink plenty of water. Water got microplastics. What? Take out the trash. 10,000 steps. Car breakdown. Tires. 2 tires with the wires on. Swipe. Decline. Sick of this shit. Have good credit. Go to work.
I mean,
Pay your taxes. Eat healthy.
I can't even stop typing it. He covered every base. It can be very overstimulating, but you know, that's why it's ghetto. All right, y'all. I'll be back tomorrow. Y'all stay blessed. Yeah.